Hello student, in today's class we are going to discuss profit, loss and discount part 3. Now there is a disclaimer, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now see the question. Rahul bought two cycles for a total sum of rupees 1500. He sold one cycle at 20% loss and another cycle at 20% gain. If the selling price of both the cycle is same, find the cost price of two cycle in rupees. And this question is asked in SSC Sub Inspector exam in 2012. So there are four options. First one is 500 and 1000. Second is 600 and 900. Third one is 750 and 750. And fourth one is 550 and 950. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that the total cost price of both the cycles are, it is given, which is 1500 rupees, and we don't know the selling price. But we know that one of the cycle who sold at 20% loss and another sold at 20% gain. So we can let it as a x rupees of the first cost price of the first cycle. So second cost price will become 1500 minus 1. Then we can calculate the selling price and then we get the final cost price of the cycles. So the correct answer of this question is second one, which is 600 and 900 rupees. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So assuming CP of the first cycle is C rupees, so we can say that CP of other will become 1500 minus C. So according to question, we can say that C plus 20% of the C is equals to 1500 minus C minus 20% of 1500 minus C. So when we compare it, we get value of the 2C, which is 1200 rupees. Now we get the value of C. Hence, C will become 600 rupees. Now the cost price of one cycle is 600. So another will become. So CP, or we can say that the cost price of the other cycle will become 1500 minus 600, which is equals to 900 rupees. So 600 and 900 is the correct answer. So second is the correct answer of this question. Next one. A reduction in the price of apples enable a person to purchase 3 apples for 1 rupees instead of rupees 1.25. What is the percentage reduction in price approximately? And this question is asked in SSC CGL Tier 2 exam in 2013. So there are four options. First one is 20, second is 25, third one is 30 and fourth one is 33. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that a reduction in the price of apples enable a person to purchase 3 apples for 1 rupee instead of 1.25 rupees. Now the question is, what is the reduction in the price? So we can calculate it. So the correct answer of this question is first one, which is 20%. Now see the detailed solution using concept 8.2.2 in this question. So the reduction in price will become, because we know that the reduction is 0.25. That's why he buy 3 apples more. So 0.25 with respect to 1.25 multiplying by 100. So we get the reduction, percentage reduction, which becomes 20%. So first one is the correct answer of this question, 20%. Next one. The marked price of a mixie is 1600 rupees. The shopkeeper gives successive discount of 10% and X% of the customers. If the customer pay 1224 rupees for the mixie, then find the value of X. And this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2013. So there are four options. First one is 8%, second is 10%, third one is 12%, and fourth one is 15%. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that the mark price of the mixie is 1600 rupees and the shopkeeper give two successive discount of 10% and X% to the customer. Now the value of the customer price paid is 1224. It is given. Final price, selling price is given. So we can calculate the percentage value of X. So the correct answer of this question is fourth one, which is 15%. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So mark price is 1600 rupees. After the first discount it will become, because the discount is 10%, so we can calculate the 90%. So we get the value 1600 into 90 upon 100. We get 1440 rupees. Now we know that the customer pays 1224 rupees. So we can subtract it and then we get the discount value. So selling price is given, which is 1224 rupees. It is given. Now the discount will become X% of 1440, which is equals to the difference between them. This is the discount value. So 1440 minus 1224. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of X, which is 15%. So fourth one is the correct answer of this question. Next one. A reduction of 20% in the price of sugar enable me to purchase 5 kg more for 600 rupees. Find the price of sugar per kg before reduction of the price, and this question is asked in SSC CGL 2011 exam. So there are four options. First one is 24 rupees, second is 30 rupees, third one is 32 rupees, and fourth one is 36 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that a reduction of 20% in the price of sugar enable me to purchase 5 kg more for 600 rupees. So when the price of the sugar is decreased by 20%, then the person purchase 5 kg more. So we can calculate it. Now question is find the price of the sugar per kg before the reduction of the price. So the correct answer of this question is second one, which is 30 rupees per kg. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So assuming original price is X rupees per kg. So we can say that new price will become 4x upon 5 rupees per kg, because 20% is the reduction in the price. Now according to question we can say that 600 dividing by new cost price, which is 4x upon 5, and before the price was 600 upon x, and the difference between them is, when we calculate it should be equals to 5 kg more. So because we divide total amount by the per kg, so we get the quantity of the sugar. Same way, when we divide 600 by x, we get the quantity of the previous sugar he bought. So the difference between them is 5 kg. So when we simplifying it, we get 20x equals to 600. So the value of x equals to 30 rupees per kg, and x we let it as a original price. So second is the correct answer of this question. Next one. The price of a commodity rises from 6 rupees per kg to 7.5 rupees per kg. If the expenditure cannot increase, the percentage of the reduction in consumption is. And this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2011. So there are four options. First one is 15%, second is 20%, third one is 25%, and fourth one is 30%. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that the price of a commodity rise from 6 rupees per kg to 7.5 rupees per kg. So it is increased by 1.5 rupees. The question says that if the expenditure cannot increase, the percentage of the reduction in consumption will be. So the correct answer of this question is second one, which is 20% reduction in consumption. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So assume consumption is 100 kg. So we can say that new consumption is x kg. Now according to question, 100 into 6 is equals to x into 7.5 because the expenditure is constant. Expenditure cannot increase. So we get the value of x, which is 80 kg. Now we can say that a reduction in consumption will become, because before the consumption was 100 kg, now it is 80 kg. So reduction in consumption will become 100 minus 80, which is 20%. So 20 out of 100, how much percent it will become? Multiplying by 100 upon 100. So it is equals to 20%. So second one is the correct answer of this question. Next one. The price of an article was first increased by 10% and then again by 20%. If the last increase price was 33 rupees, then the original price was, and this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2010. So there are four options of this question. First one is 30 rupees, second is 27.50 rupees, third one is 26.50 rupees, and fourth one is 25 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that the price of an article was first increased by 10%, then again by 20%. So the question says that if the last price after the increasing of the 20%, the last price was 33 rupees, then the original price was. So we can easily calculate it. So the correct answer of this question is fourth one, which is 25 rupees. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So assuming price is 100x rupees, so we can say that after giving the successive discount of first increase by 10% and then again increase by 20%, so successive increment will become 110x plus 110x of 20%. So when we simplifying it, we get 132x. Now this value is equals to 33 rupees. So according to question, we can say that 132x equals to 33 rupees. So what will be the value of the 100x? So x will become 33 upon 132, which equals to 1 by 4. So we can calculate the original price. So hence the original price will become 100 into 1 by 4, which is 25 rupees. So fourth one is the correct answer of this question. Next one. A man purchased some eggs at 3 for 5 rupees and sold them 5 for 12 rupees. Thus he gained 143 rupees in all. The number of eggs he bought, and this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2012. So there are four options. First one is 210, second is 200x, third one is 195x, and fourth one is 190x. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that a man purchased some egg at 3 for 5 rupees and sold them at 5 for 12 rupees. Thus he gained 143 rupees in all. So we can calculate it, cost price of one egg and selling price of one egg. Then we take the difference and we can calculate the number of eggs. So the correct answer of this question is third one, which is 195 eggs. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So the cost price of each egg become 5 by 3 rupees. In the same way, the selling price of each egg is 12 by 5. Now the profit of the each egg will become 12 by 5 minus 5 by 3, which is equals to 11 by 15 rupees. This is our profit. Now the question says that the total profit is given, which is 143 rupees. So let the number of eggs he bought is XX. So we can say that 11 by 15 is the profit of one egg multiplying by x, which is equals to 143. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of x. So 11 dividing 143 and multiplying by 15. So we get the value of x, which is 195. So hence he bought 195x. So third one is the correct answer of this question. Next one. The difference between a discount of 40% on 500 rupees and two successive discount of 36 and 4% on the same amount is. So we need to calculate the difference. So this question is asked in SSC CHSL exam 2011. So there are four options. First one is 0 rupees, second is 2 rupees, third one is 1.93 rupees and fourth one is 7.20 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question is the difference between the discount of 40% on 500 rupees and two successive discount of 36 and 4% on the same amount. It means on 500 rupees. So we can calculate it. So the correct answer of this question is fourth one, which is 7.20 rupees. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So the mark price is 500 rupees. Discount is 40%. So selling price will become 500 minus 40% of 500. So it will be equals to 300 rupees. Now we can calculate the successive discount of 36% and 4%. So after 36% discount, selling price will become 500 minus 36% of 500, which is equals to 320 rupees. Now again we gave the 4% discount on 320 because this is a successive discount. So selling price after 4% discount will become 320 minus 4% of 320. So when we calculate, we got 307.20 rupees. Now we can clearly see that first the selling price is 300 rupees and in the when we gave the two successive discount, the selling price is 307.20 rupees. So the difference between them are two discount. We can say that 307.20 minus 300, which is 7.20 rupees. So fourth one is the correct answer of this question. Next one. A man sold two articles at rupees 375 rupees each. On one he gained 25%, on the other he loses 25%. The gain or loss percent in the whole transaction is, and this question is asked in SSC CHSL exam in 2012. So there are four options. First one is 6%, 7 is 4 and 1 by 6%, third one is 50% and fourth one is 6 and 1 by 4%. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that a man sold two articles at 375 rupees each. It means the selling price of each article is 375 rupees. And the question says that on one he gained 25% and on the other he loses 25%. So what is the gain or loss percent on the whole transaction? So by the formula we can calculate it. So the correct answer of this question is 6 and 1 by 4%. Now we see it will be loss or gain. So see the detailed solution using concept 8.4 in this question. So the first article is sold at 25% gain. So what will be the cost price will become? So we can say that 375 equals to 125%. So what will be the 100%? So it will become 100 into 375 upon 125, which is equals to 300 rupees. Now the second article cost price will become 100 into 375 upon 75. So we get cost price which is 500 rupees. Now we have the cost price and we have the selling price. So we can get, so total cost price is 800 rupees and total selling price, when we add up 375 and 375, we got 750 rupees. So we can clearly see that there is a loss of 50 rupees. So, and when we can calculate the loss percentage, and we know that loss and profit percentage is always calculated on cost price. So the loss percent will become 800 minus 750 upon 800 multiplying by 100. So the loss percentage will become 6.25%, or that is, we can represent in mixed fraction is 6 and 1 by 4%. So fourth one is the correct answer of this question. Next one. If on a marked price, the difference of the selling price with a discount of 30% and two successive discount of 20% and 10% is 72 rupees, then the mark price is in rupees, and this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2011. So there are four options. First one is 3600 rupees, second is 3000 rupees, third one is 2500 rupees, and fourth one is 2400 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that if on a marked price, the difference of the selling price with a discount of 30% and two successive discount of 20% and 10% is 72 rupees. So what is the mark price? So we can calculate first the difference between the discount of 30% and the successive discount of 20% and 10%. Then the difference between them is given, which is 72 rupees. So when we calculate the percentage value of the difference of these two discount, which is equals to 72%, 72 rupees, then we can calculate the mark price. So the correct answer of this question is first one, which is 3600 rupees. Now see the detailed solution using concept 8.10 in this question. Successive discount is equals to 10 plus 20 plus 10 minus 20 into 10 upon 100, x plus y minus xy upon 100 by using the formula. So we get successive discount which is 28%. Now the single discount is 30%. So the difference between discount is 30 minus 28%, which is equals to 2%. And the value of this 2% is given, which is 72 rupees. It is given in the question. So we can say that 30% minus 28% equals to 72 rupees, which is 2% is equals to 72. So 1% is 36 rupees. So the 100% will become multiplying by 100. So 3600 rupees is the mark price. So first one is the correct answer of this question. Next one. If books bought at a price ranging from 150 to 300 rupees and are sold at a price ranging from 250 rupees to 350 rupees, then what is the greatest possible profit that might be made in selling 15 books? And this question is asked in SSC CHSL exam in 2013. So there are four options of this question. First one is cannot be determined, second is 3000, third one is 750 rupees, and fourth one is 4250 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that if book bought at a ranging from 150 to 300 rupees and sold at the price ranging from 250 rupees to 350 rupees. Now we need to calculate the greatest possible profit. So we can say that when we need to calculate the greatest possible profit, so the cost price should be minimum and selling price should be maximum, then we get the greatest profit. So we can let the cost price as a 150 rupees from each book, and we can let the selling price of each book is 350 rupees. Then we can calculate the profit of the 15 books easily. So the correct answer of this question is second one, which is 3000 rupees. Now see the detailed solution using concept 8.1.1 in this question. So for maximum profit, we can say that the CP must be minimum, that is 150 rupees. Same way the selling price must be maximum, which is 350 rupees according to question. So the profit will become selling price minus cost price, we know that. So 350 rupees minus 150 rupees, so profit become 200 rupees per book. Now how much profit we gain in 15 books? So if we get 200 rupees from each book, so multiplying 15, so 200 multiplying by 15, we get 3000 rupees total profit. So maximum profit is 3000 rupees. Second is the correct answer of this question. Next one. If the price of sugar is raised by 25%, find how much percent a householder must reduce his consumption of sugar so as not to increase his expenditure. And this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2011. So there are four options. First one is 10%, second is 20%, third one is 18%, and fourth one is 25%. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that if the price of the sugar is raised by 25%, it means if the price is 100, so it will become 125. Now the question is, find how much percent of a householder must reduce his consumption of sugar so that so as not to increase his expenditure. It means expenditure is constant, so it will be consumption should be reduced. So the correct answer of this question is second one, which is 20%. We need to reduce the consumption to make the expenditure constant. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So question says that the price increased by 25%. So it will become 125. Now consumption is decreased by X% from 100. So hence we can say that X equals to 25 upon 125 multiplying by 100, because we can let the consumption was 125%, 125 when it is increased by 25, and when it is decreased by X%, it should be equals to 100. So 25 was increased out of 125 multiplying by 100. So it is decreased by the expenditure decreased by 20%. So second is the correct answer of this question. Next one. A shopkeeper blended two varieties of tea costing 18 rupees and 13 rupees per 100 gram in the ratio 7:3. He sell the blended variety at the rate of 18.15 per 100 gram. His percentage gain in the transaction is, and this question is asked in SSC CHSL exam in 2013. So there are four options. First one is 8%, second is 10%, third is 12%, and fourth one is 14%. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that a shopkeeper blended two variety of tea costing 18 rupees and 13 rupees per 100 gram at the ratio 7:3. So we can calculate it. Total price, and it is also given that he sells the blended variety of at the rate of 18.15 rupees per gram. So we can multiplying it total amount, total quantity with 18.15, we get the selling price. So we can calculate the percentage gain in the whole transaction, because then we have the cost price and selling price, so we can calculate the profit. So the correct answer of this question is second one, which is 10% gain. Now see the detailed solution using concept 8.1.2 in this question. Cost price become 18 into 7 by 10 plus 13 into 3 by 10. So we got 165 upon 10, which is 16.5 rupees. So, and we know that the selling price, which is given that 18.15. Now we can calculate the profit. So the gain will become the difference between 16.5 and 18.15 is 1.65 rupees. So 1.65 upon 16.5 multiplying by 100, we get the gain percentage. So when we simplifying it, we get 10% gain. So second is the correct answer of this question. Next one. Thank you.